Welcome to this episode of Wine, Women, and Wedges. I'm Melanie Gallia, your local real estate expert, and I'm with my co-host,
head professional Jason Vaughn from the Fort McMurray Golf Club.
Jason, what are we going to talk about this episode on this rainy day?
Today we're going to talk about how to grip the golf club. It's a very crucial aspect in the golf swing.
So Jason, would you say that the very first place that anyone that's starting the game of golf needs to start with their grip?
Yes, the grip should always be the most important thing. It's one of the main fundamentals, and if we don't grip the club correctly, it leads to many other errors in the golf swing.
Well, why don't you show me how I should be doing it properly?
Let's do it. All right, Melanie, let's learn about how to do this grip. So when I look down at my hands, we're not to use two hands right at the start, we're going to start with one to make this real easy. So when I look down at my left hand, which is on the top of the golf club, very important thing that my thumb's not right down the middle, it's actually off to the side of the golf club a little bit, and this allows me to see both my top two knuckles on that hand. If I can see two knuckles on that top hand, we're in a great spot. From there, I'm going to lift this golf club up. I'm going to show everyone my pointer finger here. I'm going to find my pinky finger on my right hand, and we're just going to loop them right together. And have all the fingers kind of laying on the golf club now. From there, I drop that golf club back onto the ground. And in this position, I can still see the top two knuckles on my left hand. And another key point now, which I want to see, is there's a little V here between my thumb and my palm. And in my right hand, there's also a V between my thumb and my palm. We want both of those V's to go directly up my right arm and right to my right shoulder. If both those V's are pointed at my right shoulder, we know we got our hands at a great spot on the golf club. And that's it.
Okay, so Jason, I've got three questions for you. If someone is, you just described yourself as a right-handed player, what would a left-handed player do for the grip?
Super easy. I explained it as your left hand is on the top of the golf club.
Yeah.
For a left-handed person, it's just the opposite. Your right hand is now on the top of the golf club and you start from there.
Okay, so grip pressure. Once in a while, I've had blisters on my hands. I don't know if you have as well, ladies. What's going on then?
Obviously, you're probably gripping the club a little bit too tight.
Death grip isn't good?
Death grip isn't good. Think of it as a bird, right? We want to hold that bird, but we don't want to squeeze the heck out of the bird.
Okay.
Think of it, we want to hold it so it doesn't fly away.
Okay.
But not kill it.
Okay, good. So what happens if we are gripping it too hard? Like, why does it matter?
It changes our whole body. When we stand over the golf ball, now, if we squeeze our arms, or just think of squeezing your hands, now your arms are tight, your shoulders are tight, your legs are tight, now the whole body is tight.
Right.
Even though you got maybe the perfect posture.
Right, gotcha. So Jason, are there other types of grip?
There is a couple grips we can use, but what we don't change is what we've talked about already.
Okay.
Two knuckles, both V's at the right shoulder, that never changes.
Okay.
But when we hold on to the club, I explain that we can loop those two fingers together on the back.
Yeah.
Interlocking, we call that. If that pinches us or just doesn't feel right, we can always let that pinky finger just kind of lay on top rather than looping it together.
Okay, and what's that one called?
That's called just the Varning overlapping grip. Simple as that, yeah.
Okay, great. Now let's get to the best part.
Wine time.
So Jason, if the ladies have any questions about their grip, how can they get some help?
You guys know the drill. Come see one of us in the shop and we'll give you a hand with whatever you need.
Awesome. And if you have any questions about what's happening in the real estate market, go to my website or my Facebook page. And
now for the best part. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wine time. Fantastic.
Check out my grip.
I think you're supposed to have two fingers, not four. I don't know the etiquette of it all, but you don't want to look at the claw on there. Just a couple fingers, classy.
Gripping wine glass tips from Jason Vaughn. Have a great week, ladies.
Cheers.